My CRM is used to create and manage CRM activities, opportunities, and notes. My CRM contains 3 tabs: Open Activities, Activity History, and Opportunities. The Open Activities tab displays all tasks and appointments that are yet to be started or are currently in process. The Activity History tab displays all tasks and appointments that are marked as completed. The Opportunities tab displays opportunities from every CRM Opportunity Stage. In each tab, you can find quick filters and a search feature. The summary area at the bottom of the screen displays the progress of all listed activities or opportunities. Let's take a look at how to add a new activity, opportunity, and note in the My CRM program. These can also be added directly in a client's profile in the Member, Guest, and Prospect programs. First, let's take a look at how to add a new activity by selecting the New Activity button. CRM activities are comprised of tasks and appointments. Here are some examples. First, identify the client type of Member, Guest, or Prospect. Then use the lookup icon to select the client from the lookup list, or use the plus button to set up a client on the fly. To add multiple clients, select the Additional button. In the Select Context screen, decide which type of client type to select from. Then select the client's name and use the Control key on your keyboard to select multiple clients, and click the green arrow to add them to the selected clients list. Once you've added all applicable clients, select OK to assign them to this activity. Set the CRM type to Appointment or Task. Identify the date and time range. You can also utilize the Duration field to identify the duration of the activity. The end date/time will update accordingly once you set the duration. Give the activity a subject with a max of 30 characters. And optionally enter a note detailing this activity. Optionally mark the activity as private, which will lock other users in the system from being able to open the activity if it isn't assigned to them. Use the Assign To field to identify the user responsible for this activity. Set the priority to low, medium, or high. And set the status of the activity to open or completed. Select New Document if you'd like to add a document to this activity. Once a document has been added, it can be viewed in the Documents tab. Once you have configured the applicable fields, select Save. Note that if you added an activity for multiple clients, a line entry will be added for each individual client. If you need to update an activity, such as the status of an activity, simply double-click on the activity, make your changes accordingly, then select Save. The Additional Details tab will list who created the activity and when, as well as when it was last edited and by who, and who it was completed by and when. This information will update automatically for you. Once an activity has a completed status, it will appear in the Activity History tab. Now let's take a look at how to add a new opportunity by selecting the New Opportunity button. Identify the client type and the client by using the plus button, lookup list, or additional button. Set the appropriate CRM type. Identify the start date and estimated close date and the time. Give the opportunity a subject with a max of 30 characters. Set the opportunity stage. The status field will update based on this choice. Optionally enter the potential value of the opportunity in dollar amount and the probability of the success of this opportunity. You can also optionally enter a note for the opportunity. Use the Assign To field to identify the user responsible for this activity. Use the buttons at the top of the window to add a new note, activity, and document specifically to this opportunity. Then use the other tabs to view notes, activities, and documents that have been added to this opportunity. Once you have configured the applicable fields, select Save. You can also edit an opportunity by double-clicking on that opportunity, making the required adjustments, then selecting Save. Lastly, let's look at how to add a new note by selecting the New Note button. Identify the client type and the client by using the plus button, lookup list button, or additional button. Set the date and time the note was created, and enter a subject line for the note with a max of 30 characters. Enter the details of the note using the Note field. Optionally mark the note as private, which will lock other users in the system from being able to open the note if it isn't assigned to them. Identify the owner of the note. You also have the option to attach documents to the note. Once you've configured the applicable fields, select Save. The notes created via My CRM can be viewed in the Members, Prospects, or Guest program in the CRM tab and the Notes sub-tab. The CRM tab is also where you can add notes, activities, and opportunities for a specific client. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more how-to videos, and don't forget to subscribe.